two-time Guinness World Record holder for walking across Lego bricks barefoot.
Yeah, this does look pretty good so far. Hey, Roy? Good to see you.
How's it going?
We're in Nashville, Tennessee at the fairgrounds, and this is going to be home to the Music City Fit Expo. This is the third year that it's been in existence. This is going to be the biggest year. I say that with confidence because every year it gets bigger. And this year we have Brian Shaw, Lee Priest, David Ziegler, Jay Cutler as guests. So there's going to be way more than that also, but I think that this year it's going to be the best year ever.
Best year ever.
Because you're here.
Oh.
All right. So this is the first time I've ever had a booth. I started working booths in 2014. That was the first time I ever worked a booth with Sand Nutrition. Is that the racetrack? We are also right next to a racetrack, and it sounds like so much fun on that side of this hill. Can you hear them? I want to ride race cars. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
We got our parking pass. We have our expo entries. We're going to give these to the lovely Amanda. No, it feels good. It sounds good. Wow, this is service. I love the Music City Fit Expo. This is great. Okay, this is me here?
Yep, let's do this.
Oh, fantastic. This is great. One table here, one here. Put all the important stuff behind it with her, and then I'll stand out here in the open, and then people can like take pictures with me, and then I'll be like, make sure you hang out with Amanda, she's got some samples for you. The first time I ever attended an expo was 2009. It was the Arnold Classic, and I drove my 1999 Mustang 5.0, awful beat up car to get there. It almost broke down on the way there. It actually did break down on the way there, but we just jiggled the throttle and it came back to life. But I drove up there because I knew this is where I wanted to be. This was going to be me. One day I would have my own booth. Years later, 2014, I start working booths with Sand Nutrition. I worked the Arnold Classics. I worked the Olympia. I start working the Europas. I work booths every year for the better part of a decade. And now, 2024, I'm 34 years old. I've been doing this since I was a teenager. This is the first time I've ever had my own booth. And I actually have two. That's pretty cool. Today was a big day. We got up not too early, but early enough. We filmed 3 episodes of Guest Pass. We went to True Fit, we went to Iron House, and we went to Legacy. I'm actually kind of proud of myself. I remembered all 3. But that's what we did. So today was big. Today was busy. I'm a little tired right now. But this is super low key right now. This is casual. This is fun. This is enjoyment. Roy is the best host ever. So there's no pressure right now. You know, we could just hang out. We could take a long time. We could take a short time. We could come back tomorrow and finish up. So our day's pretty much done, but it's starting tomorrow. We're putting ourselves in a position to have it be a little bit easier tomorrow. But even tomorrow, I don't think it's gonna be hard. I think it's gonna be fun. Guest Pass, that's work. It's fun work, but we have stuff to do. Expos like this, the entire point, the entire part of this is just to hang out with everybody, make friends, talk fitness, have a good time. One of the best feelings is when people come up and say hi to me. I do not relate at all when people are mean to their followers or their supporters, or they say they don't enjoy people coming up and saying, this entire sport only exists because of the fans. I am as much a competitor, I am as much part of the scene as I am a fan. I love the other guys. I love seeing them train. I love saying hi. I love learning their techniques and all that jazz. Bodybuilding, the Iron family, it is a community. And when we have these events, it is an opportunity and a chance for the community to come. It's an Iron family reunion. That's what these are. We know each other, we love each other. There's not many of us. It's literally like a family that's spread out all over the country. So when we have the expos, whether it's in Nashville, Columbus, Ohio, Los Angeles, Salt Lake, Anaheim, it is a family reunion where we can all come together. And that, never be embarrassed or never withhold wanting to say hi, asking for advice, stopping and talking fitness for a while, because that is what this is all about. And I love it, I embrace it. It's why I am not here for any other reason than for people to come and talk fitness and for me to have the opportunity to talk fitness with other people. That's what this entire event is, at least for me. We have gifts from Helimix, and that's what these are. We're gonna be giving these away. We'll be right back. This is awesome, man.
Hey, do you know where, is this y'all's first time in Nashville?
Yeah.
You like it so far?
Yes, I do. I like it a lot. Oh, these are perfect.
Yeah, we just need.
All right, let's get in. Oh my gosh. I think we're the same width.
Okay, we're in.
All right, let's close our doors.
We do.
We're like a little tank.
You got me out. I'm stuck. Yeah, the Lambo doors are broke.
Hooray! Oh yeah, that's a table. Check this out, the Music City Fit Expo. There's me, there's Lauren, there's Lee, there's Brian, there's Jay. So happy. I made it, Mom. I made it. All right, the booth is pretty much set up. We got banners, we got tablecloth banners, we got Helimixes, we got samples. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, welcome to the Music City Fit Expo. It is day one, and I'm ready. So yeah, come on up there. What's going on, man? Oh yeah, this is amazing. It's so early.
How long have we been here?
3 minutes. Dude, look at it. I don't think I can sign it because I think it will wipe off.
I'm never gonna use this cup ever again. Let's buy another one.
Oh, my man, you only signed them?
Yeah,
Oh.
I have the real thing and then the fake thing.
Oh, dude, you're the man. What's going on, dude? How are you doing, man? That's cool. Pretty cool. This is neat. I like having a booth. It's more, I don't know, like I just feel like I have more control to like give away stuff. It's fun. I like it. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Yeah, we're giving away Helimixes as well. We have a lot of stuff. We have Gorilla Mind samples. We have Helimix shakers. We have Iron Family clothes. We have stuff, a lot going on. Don't compare yourself to anybody at all, right? That's like the hardest thing to do. If you can just get really good at all of the disciplines, like your goal shouldn't be, I want to be an influencer, or I want to be a bodybuilder, or I want to be so-and-so, or I want to inspire. Your goal should be, I want to eat all of my food every day. I want to train as hard as I can. I want to not skip my cardio. I don't want to abuse drugs. And then next thing you know, because you know how time, like last Christmas, how long ago does that feel to you? Like instant, right? How about the Christmas before that, or 3 Christmases before that? That will be your weightlifting career. I guarantee it. So as long as you can focus on that stuff, your physique will change dramatically, and you will develop everything you see around that you were comparing yourself to. And the next thing you know, you'll just be there. And you'll be one of the guys, and then you won't even be comparing. You'll just be like, hey, looking good, keep it up, good for you. And all your disciplines will be in key. And then you'll be able to balance other things because you'll be so good at your disciplines. You'll be able to run companies, have a relationship, have dogs and kids, whatever you want, you know what I mean? But sometimes when you go the other way, it puts things on a pedestal, and you spend all this time like focusing and circulating on like how high the pedestal is, or how you're gonna get there, or what's gonna transport you there, when really it's like just like throwing down sand every day, and you just keep standing on the sand, and you keep standing on the sand, and eventually you're at the top, and you're like, oh, and that's stable, and it cannot fall. So. You look great, man. How long have you been training? One of the things is to be yourself entirely, okay? Because everyone's gonna be able to feel who you are through social media, because that's what makes it social media. So when you're putting yourself out there, if you pretend to be somebody else, or you try to have an inflated ego, or you just try to have like an image that you think will be popular or you think will get you views, then people are gonna see that. And so if you can be you, like look how easily we've spoken today. And we're buddies, right? This was fine, right? If you can just have that message come across through your stuff. Who are you? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are your vulnerabilities? Like, what are you struggling with? What are your strengths? That stuff. Then the people will watch it, and just as if they had a chance to meet you, they'll watch it, relate to you, think you're a cool guy, want you to succeed because you're a cool guy, and just be part of your network. And that's why it's not so much like building a fan base, it's more just building a network of, you know what I mean? So yeah, just be yourself, and be consistent too. So that way you don't disappear from people's brains.
Ziegler the Great, man.
Oh, dude.
Worth the wait, I'll tell you that.
I like how it rhymes too.
Yeah. We do a handshake one too. We shake hands.
Good job.
Thank you.
This looks so good. Your shoulders, man. Where'd you guys come? Yeah, no! It's so good to see you, brother. Oh, man. The gentleman who you saw come up, his name is JJ. He's a remarkable young man. He's been in my life now for a while. He started as a supporter, as a fan, grew to be a friend of mine. He overcomes challenges that I can't imagine. And that is incredibly inspiring to me. He loves to see me, he loves to chat with me, he tells me it means the world to him. I get so much from him. And I love our friendship. He loves the content, he likes to hang out with me, he inspires me. He shows me that anything's possible, and because he does it all the time. He proves it to me all the time. He always has a smile on his face. He's always in the gym working hard. He's always out and about. He just overcomes challenges that make mine, you know, not seem as challenging. What's up, bro? It's normal. People get bullied. I was bullied a lot when I was coming up. Like, I was one of those guys that kind of had one friend and was kind of made fun of by everybody else. And when I found the fitness community, it was a little divided. It was either so embracing and we were all together, or it was kind of gatekept. And the guys were kind of mean and they were like, you can't do what I do and we're so big and it's so hard to do this. And it was a divide. When I came into the fitness world and I started to have success, I saw that I was turning into one of the people that was dictating how the younger generation felt coming into the gym. The words that I was saying, the way that I was acting was all influencing these young guys on their intimidation factor. They would tell me, I saw you in the gym, I was intimidated by you. Now that I've met you, you're very nice and I feel more welcomed. When all that clicked for me, I was like, I'm absolutely going to push the message that we are all together. We are Iron Family. There are a few guys who gatekeep. There are a few guys who are mean. There are a few guys for sure. But the majority of us, we are family. Iron brothers, iron sisters. And if you are on the fence about if you're in the Iron family or not, you are. If you support somebody's goals, regardless of what they are, if you want them to have success and not have harm come to them, no matter what it might be they're in, that's the Iron family. That is the whole idea. Just don't be mean to each other, embrace each other, support the gym, support the goals. It's so hard for every single one of us to do this. You twist an ankle, it's over. You get food poisoning, you lose 20 pounds. You get the flu, you lose 20 pounds. So there's no reason why we can't all just be in this together and treat these like big family reunions. We all get a chance to hang out and talk to each other. And that is what the fitness world is to me. It is a club, but it's a family, and it's for life.
Yeah, and everyone who came out today is part of that family, and it's clear that they are. They walk up like a cousin, like a brother, like someone you haven't seen in 10 years, but you pick that relationship right back up as if it never had a fault to it, it never ended. It was just yesterday you saw each other. Even if it's been a decade, that's what family has, that's what family shares. This bond, no matter where you are in the world.
So now we're gonna eat. This has been fantastic. The turnout has been busy, but not overwhelming to the point where I think it's gonna detract. Sometimes the Arnold Classic or the Olympia can get so busy, which is awesome, but it makes it hard to walk around, it makes it hard to breathe, it makes it hard to take it all in. So this, I think this is a fantastic event. It's a great mix of so many people, and then the way it's spread out, there's so much room. It's over 3 buildings, so nobody's cramped. This is great. So we're gonna go see Jay Cutler, the other man on the poster. What's up, Jay? I've seen you, I think, since 2009 almost every year. It's good to see you, man.
What's going on?
This was my first booth.
And how did you like it?
I sold out, I did good. It was great because I've worked with it. What a day. This was my very first booth. I think I felt like I had tremendous success. It didn't really matter how many people came out or how many people bought anything. They came and they said hello to me, at least some of them. So I feel like this was a tremendous success. I have more than enough confidence to go to Anaheim and do this for 2 days. It was an 8-hour day, not that bad. I thought it went extremely fast, and that was because of you guys. Everybody who came out to see me, thank you so much. I can see that you are excited to see me. I am more excited to see you. We are still in Nashville, Tennessee. We have finished the expo. The day was fantastic. Now we are downtown at the Mockingbird, and we chose this restaurant because of all the goofy names. There's like, I dip, you dip, we dip. What's on here? Love me at my worst. The bird is the word. Hasta la vista. So I don't know if anything's gonna taste good, but we love the names.
Now we are waiting for Amanda because she's parking because parking was $40. So she is not accepting that. And T. Russ. T. Russ is showing up. If you guys don't know T. Russ, he's real big on social media, over 1 million on most things. He has a charity where he works with Lego as well, where he donates Legos to children's hospitals, children's in needs, anything that has to do with helping kids. And he is a huge part of facilitating that and also running and operating that. So he's always there, he's always hands-on. He's the one who's with the guys. He has this one thing where he throws down a bunch of Legos and then he makes you walk on them, and it's just awesome. So he's a great guy. I'm excited for him to be here. I've never officially met him, but we've been friends online for a while, so this should be a good time. You want to explain how I explain what you do? And you can tell me if it's right or not?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. This is what my wife does.
Yeah.
Okay.
So married at this point? How did you
11 years.
A lot of jumping jacks, 3-point shots. So this is what I think my wife does all day. I'm not sure if I'm right about this.
So yeah, that's it.
Let's go. She's a professor, so she teaches undergrads, and she tries to turn people into doctors. So it's not just like small time stuff. She teaches big brain material.
How many are on date? Yeah.
I know at least one for sure, but I want to see 3. Two.
Two
I was going to say.
I love it.
So,
I have 3 more on the way.
all right. Are you ready for this? Yeah. This is how we're going to explain it. She researches and works on intestines. And one of the things she works on, which is probably the biggest project that I hear about the most, and the only way I can really explain it is so sometimes when babies are born, human babies, their intestines can flip and such, and it will cut off a blood supply to that part of the intestine. And it's really hard to save that part of the intestine because when it dies, when the blood gets cut off, it kind of dies and it can't regenerate. So they have to go in there and do surgery and put the intestine back together. And that's risky and hard, and the healing process is tough because it's a little baby.
Is that right?
So what Amanda does is she studies why it dies and why it can't regenerate. And they take pigs and stuff and they mimic the experiment, right? They'll like cut off the blood supply to a section of the intestines to study it. And what she found, or what they know, is that in adults, if the blood supply is brought back, and they try like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour, there's a certain amount, I'm sure there's a threshold where it can't come back, and no matter what. But there is a point where when the blood comes back, the adults can have the blood flow return and regenerate the part of the intestines which is important. Right. So Amanda is trying to figure out what is that the baby hasn't quite yet developed or has expressed. What is it? Is it like a signal? Is it part of like environmental over time? Like, why can't the baby have it come back? Because if we could figure that out, then when it happens to the newborns, we could give them like an injection or a medication or something that would mimic whatever the response was in the adults to allow the babies to have that access back, and potentially could save a tremendous amount of infant lives.
That's awesome.
And really help people as they grow older, and they think they're pretty close to it as well. So it's pretty substantial. That's one of the reasons why Amanda has so much effort into that university and is dedicated to, because she's interested in making that happen for babies and for people.
I want you to know that I really think you got that right, because the look of pride in her eyes the whole entire time you were talking was just like, I can't believe he's getting this right. He's getting it right. He's getting it right. I don't know if you were right, but it looked like it for sure.
I think you kind of nailed it. I was really surprised. But the breakthrough would be that we know the gut-brain is important, but then it's like an evolving field. Like, we don't know much about the neurons and glia that are the gut-brain cells in the gut yet. It's evolving. So, but what I have found, I guess the breakthrough that my work has developed is that it seems like the gut-brain is underdeveloped in the younger age category, and that the gut-brain is really important for signaling that clear process. So it seems like it might be related to specifically the glial cells, which are like one of the cell types of the gut brain, not being
Take like someone who passed away or something, or take intestines, right? Take those glial cells and like insert them like adult ones
They
in.
did that experiment with the pigs, and that rescues repair in the baby.
That's exactly what I would expect. Yeah, that's awesome.
And that was the breakthrough. So we just don't know if it's for sure the glia, but we're pretty sure that they have a big role.
That's
And they're definitely, the glial cell network, the gut brain is definitely undeveloped in the
being
younger.
that it's going through the intestines, could it be something that's ingested that's then absorbed into the intestine?
So we're doing a whole other line of work. It's the glial cell network is prompted to mature and grow and get denser because of the colonization of the gut at birth by gut microbiota. So like once you start ingesting bacteria when you're born, they populate your gut, form the gut microbiome, and that's what seems to be driving, and that's another breakthrough that we've recently had. It seems to be that that's like, I mean, other labs have also shown that it's a more part of that big system, but like we're seeing that same sort of thing. So it seems like it's the gut microbiota that has to do with it. And so we've been doing experiments with feeding prebiotic fiber, so just fiber, because that feeds the gut microbiota, to see the effects on gut maturity and rebuilding.
Am I on camera? Yo, what's up, everybody? My name is Russell Cassava. I'm actually a 3-time Guinness World Record holder for walking across Lego bricks barefoot. And that is actually how I came to meet my good friend Ziegler Monster here. And we actually travel the nation delivering Lego and Lego build experiences to children's hospitals. To date, we've delivered 15,600 Lego sets to 56 children's hospitals. And it's all because of my amazing community and people like Ziegler over here. I just randomly came across this guy here today. I'm so excited. My TikTok live was like, yo, Ziegler is in Nashville. And I was like, are you serious? So I texted him, he was like, yo, come join me for dinner. That's how amazing this guy is. Literally, at the drop of a text, he was like, we gotta meet, you gotta come connect, we gotta have some dinner, let's break bread, brother. Which I love, man, you rock.
You know, did my girlfriend get a picture of us? That's super awesome. I was just telling my girlfriend and her family, I was like, I used to have TikTok and I followed this really big influencer guy, and I know that's him, but I'll keep going up to him.
And we're all like encouraging. What are the worst
I'm like, I know it's him, I know it's him. It's really nice. Can we get a picture? So I don't know.
You're not! Oh no, I think I lost.
Little Bricks Charity's been around for 5 years now. Our mission is to build big smiles on hospitalized kids, essentially raise the mental health of children when they need it the most in a way that they enjoy the most. Through tons of research, we have proven that Lego is the most appreciative toy that a child can get in the hospital, as well as the most beneficial toy. The beautiful thing about Lego is it provides children the ability to escape the situation that they're in. They oftentimes are in very uncontrollable situations, and it gives them this sense of control that's missing in their life at that moment. It provides creativity, replayability, open communication. There's like, the list goes on and on and on. And that's why I dedicated my life to getting Lego to these kids, to developing programs that don't just help children enjoy the stay, but help them escape the stay, and are doing it more effectively month after month after month after month. Within the next 5 years, we will have delivered Lego to every children's hospital in the United States, and we will have programs that will be written about in medical journals all across the nation. I'm saying that right now. When it happens, we're gonna replay this up.
What a fantastic, fantastic day. We got to the expo, rested. As soon as we walked in, we were welcomed with big smiles, with cameras to take pictures with everybody. We handed out samples, Helimix, the Iron Family stuff went over extremely well. We sold out of 3 different items. I couldn't be happier. Little Bricks Charity, I'm so excited to collab there. What a fantastic human he is. And then very, very proud of Rising Sun Studios the entire time, capturing everything and then hanging with me, because some of that stuff gets overwhelming and kind of boring, I would imagine, you know, because I'll get busy for like hours and hours, but you know, it's just a great team we got going. I'm so happy with everything. This weekend was a huge success. That's the thing with weight training or bodybuilding. Maybe not with weight training, but with bodybuilding. Hunter Davis here, who is the world's tallest amateur powerlifter.